About this morning, the Packers, after the team canned Mike McCarthy.
Yeah, we'll hear from Packers president Mark Murphy and interim coach Joe Philbin this afternoon for the first time since the decision. We wanted to talk, though, with ESPN Madison's Jim Rutledge about the call to do this. Good morning. Thanks for joining us again.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So we are going to hear from the CEO and the interim coach and players later today. Any kind of expectations for, or what questions would you like answered, I guess?
Why now? And there are reports out there that Brian Gutekunst, the GM, and Murphy are on the same page with this move, that they were going to move on from Mike McCarthy at the end of the year, and now was the time to do so. But what was the final straw to make this happen? How much was Mike McCarthy and his future involved in this, saying that, hey, if we know we're moving on from McCarthy, let's do it now? What about the Arizona game made it happen? Because by all accounts, that was a surprise to McCarthy, and it wasn't planned by Murphy.
Wow.
Going off of that, everyone has an opinion about this move. Some analysts you're hearing are saying the team needed a change now. Others are saying this just isn't the way you treat a seasoned Super Bowl winning coach. What is your thought on that?
It had to have gotten toxic in the locker room.
Right.
I mean, that had to be part of it. And, you know, they asked Randall Cobb after the game, and he just said, my job is to play football. And the effort from the team overall. And we'll go back to, look, Aaron Rodgers has to take some culpability in this. Mark Chimura said this on our morning show, or excuse me, on our post-game show yesterday, that, look, this is the worst he's seen Aaron Rodgers play in a long time. And this is partially on Aaron Rodgers for what's going on with this team. And that's part of what this is. The team is queuing off Aaron Rodgers, and you have to look at part of that problem. And McCarthy and Rodgers weren't playing well together as far as coach and player, and now they have to solve that.
Do you think a new head coach can really turn someone like Aaron Rodgers around that much?
You're going to have to ask Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, right.
I don't know how much they're going to involve him in the process, but it's clear that he didn't respect what McCarthy was bringing at the end of the season. And so now they have to find a guy that McCarthy's going to listen to. Will this turn into Brett Favre 2.0? Favre kind of had to have his football mortality put out in front of him before he started listening to Mike McCarthy, when he realized that, hey, I can't go out there and do what I want. At some point, I might get let go. Rodgers isn't to that point. He's the most important person to the Green Bay Packers, so he has to work with them and figure out who will he listen to as a coach.
All right, interesting comparison there, Rodgers and Favre. Jim, thanks so much for waking up with us this morning.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thanks for having me.
Good luck at Lambeau today. All right, 6:04 right now. Governor-elect Tony Evers